Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 18 of the FM21 Save with Marseille. We are here ready to go. UEFA Champions League first knockout round draw is today. We are live on Twitch, so make sure you follow us on Twitch as well so you can catch all the action live. These are the teams that are left. We've got Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Juve, Liverpool, Man United, Lyon and PSG as the seeded teams. I'm assuming in this first knockout stage we can't play PSG, Lyon or Man United. So I'm assuming we're playing Liverpool, Dortmund, Barcelona, Bayern or Juventus. The unseeded teams are Milan, Ajax, Atalanta, Benfica, Hoffenheim, Man City, us and Leipzig. So not many interesting teams there to help us out with, but let's see what happens. So Ajax from our non-seeded team are playing Lyon, Marseille, here we go. Barcelona, Dortmund, Liverpool, Bayern Munich or Juventus. I don't think it matters. Juve, I'm not too cut up about getting Juve. Now what's going on here? My game is starting to freeze a little bit. There we go. Hoffenheim get PSG, AC Milan get Dortmund, Benfica get Man United, Man City get Bayern Munich. That is a big tie. That is huge. Leipzig get Liverpool, and that means Atalanta get Barcelona. So that is the draw. We get Juve once again. Our game with... why does it have to be there? Why do we have to have PSG straight after Juve? So our schedule looks like... So this Juve game's not for a while as well. Okay, so what we've got is Bordeaux, Saint Etienne, and then we've got the cup game against Nantes. We've got a while to wait still. What you are going to see in this episode, you're going to see us take on Monaco and Juventus, and it will have the transfer window in this episode as well. So what I'll do is I'm going to play all these games up to Monaco. I'll show you the Monaco game. I'll then show you the Juventus first leg, and then we'll probably jump into the Juventus second leg with maybe Lyon if we don't progress. So stick around because this is going to be one hell of an episode. Welcome back YouTube. We are here ready to take on AS Monaco in the league. From the last time that you saw us play an actual game, we've been on a pretty good run so far. So we beat Angers, we beat Bordeaux, we beat Saint Etienne. We fielded a pretty rotated team and conceded a 90th minute goal in the cup to go out pretty early, which the board wasn't happy about. But then we've bounced back with 2-2-1 wins and a 3-0 win. So we are here ready to go against Monaco. This is how things stand at the moment. So we're obviously the runners up in that cup against PSG. We are sitting second in the league, only 3 points behind PSG. At the moment, they've lost 2 games. They managed to lose to Angers, which is kind of funny. We've only lost the 1 game, which was to Nantes, which was annoying because we've lost them in the league and the cup this year, which I'm not overly happy about, but we're looking okay. With regards to the team, I have made a couple moves. So we've brought in a young Belgian centre-back for 62 mil, but 30 of it up front, and he looks fantastic. He scored an absolute screamer of a goal in our last game. We've also brought in a new fullback who will replace Reece Devine next season. So he's come in now. He's going to get 6 months or so playing with the first team, and then I'm going to sell Reece Devine next season, mainly because he takes up a non-European spot and I can't justify it. So this deal cost us 25 mil in total. There is some add-ons on there, but it's not too bad for us so far. So it was like 10 mil up front, 15 mil over 3 years, and then 10 mil after 40 league games or something. So this is the team we're going to roll. We've got Merritt, we've got Retsos, and we've got Dan. I think it's his first name. Yeah, Dan. At centre-back, we've got Biancorne because Dumfries is out injured. Is Todibo is back, so he's going to jump on the bench, but he's not quite match sharp, I don't think. So he's not going to play today. He might come off the bench if we're winning. Then we've got Tonali, we've got Elliott, we've got Hadji, Saucedo, Makoko, Scarlett. So the front three doesn't really change. The reason we've got Hadji is Nascimento. He's almost back from injury. He's 2 days away, so he's not quite ready. So he is not available for this game. So let's go. We need 3 points here. We need to keep the form rolling because we are going to be taking on Juventus in this episode as well, which is going to be massive. Let's go. Let's have a look at the Monaco side that we're versing. What do they got? They've got What Pedro is that? Is that João Pedro? Pedro Abreu. You never heard of him. Trincao is a gun. Who else? They got Ake. They got Musa Wagu. Alzate. They got a couple good players. Not the type of Monaco team that I anticipated to see though. So here we go. We have kicked off. PSG, I'm not sure who they're playing, but I'm sure their results will pop up on the screen as the games go. Here we go. They're versing Nims and they're already 1-0 up, so that's not ideal for us as Biancorne looks for that long throw, only getting to Elliott, finds Biancorne once again. Can we put a ball across? He goes down. There's no penalty. It's Dan, though, driving with the ball out of defence, and this is where I get a little bit nervous. He has the passing ability, though, to keep everything under control as Retsos finds Biancorne out wide. Can he get a ball in? Don't know what he was holding onto the ball for. A little bit frustrating, I'm not going to lie, but we'll keep fighting. Here we go. We've played the long ball. Doesn't work. Hadji, Salcido, Scarlett, 1-0. That is what we want to see. That's the type of football we want to see. Scarlett, Makoko, Salcido, all in double digits this season. And it all comes from probably this header here from Nathan Ake, sort of into no man's land, and then we're able to recover the ball. Couple quick little passes, and Dane Scarlett slides the ball home to get us 1-0 to the good. Here we go. PSG still at 1-0. Lille at 2-0 against Dijon. We just need to make sure we do our job at this point. So it looks like Elliott's taking the ball out of play. Monaco look like they're going to bring it back in slowly through Ake. It's Tenali into Makoko. I want to see Makoko burn people this season. He's burnt one, takes a strike, and it is wide, which is not ideal from our main man up front, who has been a little bit quieter this season, but I'm not too disappointed. We're getting goals from all different avenues. I don't know how we've not conceded there. The ball was just bouncing around for fun. It still is. Can we just find a way to get rid of the ball? But as I was saying before, the one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is our right back depth. I'd really love Dumfries to be our backup right back. So in the next transfer window, I want to look for a proper right back, I think. So someone with 5-star potential that's just going to be able to bomb up and down the wing, give us that same quality or a little bit more quality than what Dumfries has. But I think Denzel Dumfries is a really good option, as Steve did well to win the ball back after sort of taking a heavy touch. We haven't really got much going. Steve manages to get back on the ball, finds Harvey Elliott, back out to Steve. Can he beat Musa Wagu? Couldn't really beat him, gets it back off Hadji, goes around him once, ball in, Makoko header is just wide. That deserved an assist. That bit of play from Steve De Smet deserved an assist. We've got an injury, it's Eddie Salcido, and Adam is going to jump on. The young attacking midfielder is going to play in that attacking midfielder role for us. As Lyon go 3-0 up, I would really love a second goal for us here today. So it's Lopez giving the ball up to Harvey Elliott. Makoko turns out, drives towards their left back. It's Makoko, ball across Dane Scarlett, 2-0. That is some brilliant football. That's the kind of counter-attacking I love to see from our boys. That's just really well done by Makoko, who's just done really, really well. Manages to beat his man, gets a ball across the box, picks out Dane Scarlett. Thanks for coming, 2-0, stroke of half-time. And can we get into the change rooms, 2-0 up? Retsos, Hadji, Retsos, finds Steve, drops the shoulder, beats one, burns past the second. Great ball to Makoko. What a ball. It deserves a goal. It's an own goal in the end. But that deserved an assist again for Steve, which he will not. He should have had 2 assists in this first half. What a ball that was. So he beats one, gets past the second, and goes, I'm just going to whip a ball in behind here. Makoko probably should finish it off. It's a good save by Sampa, and Alzate hits it into the post and puts it into the back of his own net. Here we go. Martinez, ball in. Alzate puts it over the bar. So Alzate is our actual centre-back, so that's kind of concerning. He's going to take the non-European spot that Divine's using at the moment. So for those of you that actually don't know who Alzate is, let's have a quick look at him. This is our Colombian centre-back who's on loan from us. So we own Alzate, but because I couldn't get him into the squad, this is his debut. So Monaco have thrown him to the Wolves by playing him against us, but he does look absolutely unbelievable as a ball-playing centre-back on defend. So it'll probably be him and Dan with sort of Retsos and even Tadibo. I don't really know. We're going to have to find what our best combination will be next season. Obviously, we're going to have lots and lots of games to play, so you never know what's going to happen. Now, PSG is still only 1-0 up against... No, they're not. They're now 2-0 up. I was going to say, they were only 1-0 up at the time. It would have been nice if Nims could have grabbed an equaliser just to put them under a little bit of pressure, as Tonali almost gets himself sent off. Retsos, long ball, finds Dane Scarlett. Bang! Hat-trick for Dane Scarlett. What a counter-attack. Banayotis Retsos, what a ball. He hears me talking about next season's potential centre-back pairing, and he goes, nah, you need me, boss. Look at that, on his left foot as well. What a ball from Retsos. Has just picked out Dane Scarlett, takes 2 touches, goes, boss, I'm your man as well. Give me the ball. 3 goals for Dane Scarlett, 4 for the team, and we are marching on to 3 points here in the league. Ball in, gets out to Tonali. Can we use our men out wide? He doesn't. He goes all the way back to Dan. Here's where Retsos probably could get on it. They go back to Merritt. Merritt finds Biancorne. Here we go. Let's just keep the ball here, lads. No need to go too silly now. We get Retsos on the ball. Into Dan. Look at the way we're just shifting the ball here. Steve uses his run well. Dane Scarlett takes off. Scores his 4th of the game. Dane Scarlett, I've been backing him over Odsonne Edouard, and this is the reason why. He just manages to pop up. I feel like he's just really coming into his own at this point now, is Dane Scarlett. And just look at the way he just burns past, nice and composed, puts it in the bottom corner. Thanks for coming. Dane Scarlett scores 4. He's on a 10-match rating. He's playing well. I am going to take Sandro Tonali off because I am a bit worried that he's going to get himself suspended. And I don't really want to lose my captain long-term. Hadji, ball in. Evian, though, does well here. We need to try and just recover here just to keep our clean sheet. As Evian puts it wide. I'm going to make one more move. It is Harvey Elliott coming off for Milan Jovic because I do want to develop Jovic as that advanced playmaker. He's not naturally a centre midfielder, so as much game time as I can give him, the better for his development. So obviously when we're 5-0 up, I feel pretty comfortable to give him game time. Steve deserves a goal, and it's tipped over the bar, which isn't what you really want, but let's just keep pushing. We're in the 77th minute. Ooh, almost a chance there again from the boys, and we've done this pretty comfortably. Another highlight. I think we're on key highlights as well, and there have been so many highlights in this game because we've just been so dominant. Here we go. Martinez finds Evian. Surely it's a goal for Monaco, and it is. Hack on Evian. Does find a goal. That's okay. We were pushing for a 6th, so I'm not too disappointed. We've only had 7 shots on target. We've scored 5 and got an own goal, as PSG are 3-0 up and Lyon are 6-1 up against Nice as well, which just means everyone's done their job, and the league positions are quite staggering to look at. There's just 3 teams that are completely running away with the league this season, and any one of these 3 sides could win the league. Between us, PSG, and Olympique Lyon, we go 6-1 up, as well as Makoko finally gets on the end of a goal. And it's a nice little flick on header here from the front post as well, to be fair. So Hadji whips it in, Dan flicks it onto the back post, and Makoko goes, thanks mate, I'm going to pounce on that and get myself a goal. And there we go, we finished the game 6-1 victors. I'm very happy with the result and the way we played. Moving forward for this episode, YouTube, we are going to be taking on Juventus. Let's just have a look at where that game is going to be played. The first leg is at home, so you're going to see the home leg of our tie with Juventus in this episode. I will update you on these 2 games, and I can't wait to show you our round of 16 game against Juve. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here ready to go against Juventus in the round of 16 knockout stage of the Champions League. As you can see, we have kept pace with PSG in the league. We are only 3 points behind them on the same games, and Lyon have managed to drop some points. Since you last saw us against Monaco, we've beaten Brest and Dijon 2-0 each. So we've been playing some good football. Dane Scarlett's been scoring for fun. He scored 2 against Dijon very early, and we did take him off pretty early into that game as well. This is a huge, huge game for us. We've made a couple changes. We've got Nascimento back fit. We've got Elliott in. We've got Hadji playing in the 10 instead of Quebec. Just felt like I needed to go with that experienced player of Hadji. I mean, he's only 20. He's 25. I feel like that's probably the right play to make in a game like this, and his stats are quite good for the attacking midfielder role. We've got Stevo, we've got Dumfries, we've got Tonali back as well. We've got Retsos and we've got Dan. So the team pretty much picks itself because everybody else is pretty much unregistered. Saucedo and Tadibo are still injured, so didn't really have many choices to make for the starting 11. So 6 changes from the team that beat Brest in the league, or not Brest, Dijon in the league, and we're here to go. This is the Juventus team. They're going Szczesny, they're going Danilo, Delit, Benoit, Sandro. So they've actually changed what they played in their last game. They played a 3 at the back in the league. So let's have a quick look. They've brought Zapata in as well. Let's have a look at how Juventus are lining up. So we're going to get the opposition instructions. So they were playing a 3-4-1-2 in their last game. Now they've gone to a 4-4-2 and they've put Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing, which for me, I'm more than happy for that to happen. Vetu and McKennie, 2 very good midfielders. Sabitzer playing as a bit more of a defensive winger. They've got Danilo playing a bit more aggressive as the fullback, with Sandro sitting in a bit more. With old mate here, who Benoit looks absolutely unbelievable. He is... Look at all those greens. I don't know how we're going to deal with Benoit. And he's, 6'4". We don't play a lot of balls in the air, so that's probably going to help us. And they've got the Duvan Zapata up front. Where's this little thingamabob? There it is. Duvan Zapata is an elite striker. He's 32 years old, but he's still got 16 pace. He's still got 18 strength. He's still got 18 finishing. He is going to just give us a lot to think about, as is Richarlison. Richarlison is a freak. He's only 26 years old as well. With the stats he's got, this is going to be a very, very tough tie for the Marseille boys. But here we go. We're walking out. It is Champions League football. Return to Marseille. Knockout stage football. Let's go. Here we are. We've kicked off, and so far we've only hit 67% of our passes, which isn't ideal. Pardon me. As we kick off, here we go. We've had 40% of the ball. Could be a bit better than what we've dished up so far, but I'm happy. Here we go. Szczesny, long ball. Retsos can't really get there. It's Richarlison. Tonali does well. Into Hadji. Good ball out wide. Stevo, take your man on. It's only Danilo. He's old. His legs are made of dust. Retsos does fantastically well there to head the ball. McKennie trying to win it from Hadji. Doesn't. Hadji driving, can use either foot. Looked like he dove a little bit there. But Harvey Elliott takes the ball from Ronaldo. Finds Makoko. Oh, should have put us 1-0 up there. And what's going on here? These boys are still down on the pitch. McKennie, Hadji was caused... What's going on here? Hadji damaged Hill, but he should be able to run it off. McKennie put in a big tackle and hurt himself in the process. We're going to leave Hadji on. Hopefully he recovers slightly. But time is ticking away. I was going to encourage the boys. Let's see what happens. Hadji, ball in. I thought Retsos may have got there first. It's Vetu who's going to get there. Can we win this ball back? Got to keep them away from goal. Sandro, Agui, Zapata. There we go, Dan. Well done. Into Tonali. We're moving the ball well. Look at this, the little combinations we're forcing. Here we go. Makoko out wide. Has his boy Dane in there. Nassi heads into Danilo. Got to keep the ball here. Retsos does well. Finds Hadji. Dane's offside. And it is Wojciech Szczesny with the ball, finding Sabitzer. That's way too easy for Juventus to counter. It's Merritt who's made a big mistake, and Marcel Sabitzer gives Juventus an away goal, which I did not want to really give them. That's just way too easy for them to counter. That's just the quality of Sabitzer, and Merritt probably should do better there as well. So if we can go in 1-0 down, it's not the worst platform to have, but it's definitely not ideal. This is a great opportunity, boys. Come on. Let's see if that fires Makoko up. Should have scored himself down the other end. Ends up sort of playing around with it too much. Doesn't get a good chance as Agui wins the ball back for Juve. And here we go. They're going to start asserting their dominance a little bit on this game. Here we go. It's Wojciech Szczesny just picking an easy ball out to Danilo. Finding Sabitzer. They're going to have the extra overlaps out wide because we don't play with wingers. It's Duvan Zapata, and it's a big save from Merritt. That's what I want to see. Can we just keep the run going here, lads? That's all I want to see. Can we stay competitive? That is what I care the most about. Let's go, boys. Can we keep fighting? Hadji, ball in. Tonali gets there. There's not really many options for him, though. Sandro Tonali has to play back. That's where our numbers are. That's where we've got the numbers in this game. He's through the middle. It's Dane Scarlett, and he's put it just wide. Time to encourage the boys. Can we find something? Going to have to make some changes, I think, to the midfield. But here we go. It's Hadji. Corner. Retsos doesn't get there. Here we go. We're not going to win in the air because their centre backs are very, very good in the air. Tonali finding Retsos. Got to keep the ball on the ground here. Elliot, Hadji, has Scarlett, has Makoko. There we go. Yusufa Makoko. Great bit of play from the boys. Going to take Hadji off with the yellow card, with the little knock. We're going to bring Adam Karabak on. That is what we needed. We needed something to give us a spark in this game. And that goal hopefully gets us back into contention. Here we go. Sandro. Long throw. Dealt with by Tonali. Only as far as Vertu. Aguirre. Vertu. Can we win this ball back and go on the break? That's what I want to see. This is where we've got to win the ball now, boys. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has Alexandro. Driving down the left flank here. Gets by one. Alexandro. Has Zapata in the box. Doesn't get there. Karabak. Flick on. Only as far as Aguirre. Finds Danilo. Has Sabitzer wider. What a ball to Ronaldo. And Merritt, once again, his goalkeeping comes under question. I'm not happy with that bit of goalkeeping. That's quite frustrating. It's really good play from Juventus. They've just shifted the ball side to side, picked the ball out. Dumfries is asleep. Merritt needs to do better there. Merritt needs to do a lot better. Time to pump the boys up. Gonna need to get some other legs in the midfield, which I don't really think we've got with us, do we? We'll go Martinelli in for Nascimento. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go Oli for Nassi, and we'll keep one sub up our sleeve, I think. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go Karabak in. We'll get Edward in the 10. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's better. That's a bit more aggressive. Alright, Odson Edward playing in that attacking midfielder role. Here we go. Aguirre, Duvan Zapata, 3-1. Juve with 2 away goals. I think their quality of their squad has probably just out-muscled us just a little bit, which is quite frustrating. This tactic has been doing very, very well in France, but I think our players are just quite a bit too young at the moment for it to really kick on in the Champions League. Getting Juve was not ideal. We needed to finish top of our group, not second, I think. Needed to try and avoid some of the big dogs in this stage of the Champions League. But let's see what we can do. Can we find something? Can we dig deep? Can we just find another goal? Can we give ourselves a lifeline going to Turin in a couple of weeks? Here we go. Alexandro on the ball. Zakagni into Ronaldo. Good ball towards Zapata. It's blocked. Here we go. Yusufa Makoko needs the goal. Gets a goal. Here we go. He scored 20 this season already. Yusufa Makoko. Can he lead us to another goal? I'm going to take Harvey Elliott off now. And this is when we're going to go Martinelli, I think. He's probably the better option for us. Can we find something? We need another goal. I'm going to go very attacking. I'm going to encourage. Can we find another goal? We've been pretty competitive, I'd say, in this game. Merritt just hasn't been at his best. There's been 22 goalkeeping errors from Merritt so far, which has been quite frustrating. But here we go. Dumfries does well. Finds Martinelli. Can we just pick the right ball out now? Makoko. Here we go. Yusufa Makoko loses the ball. Here goes Richarlison. Finding their midfield. Duvan Zapata drops in. It's a bit of a rebound. It's fallen to us. We've found Dane Scarlett. Odson Edward on his left foot. That's a poor finish. Odson, he's our fresh boy up front as well. He needs to do better there. Now that's where Dan has his weakness. He is only 5'8", but it's okay. I don't feel like that's really going to cost us in too many games moving forward. Here we go. Steve, long throw, doesn't find Scarlett. Goes back out to Steve. Can he just get a ball in on that left peg of his? He finds Tonali on the edge of the box. Martinelli goes for it. Steve, cut it. Karabak. There we go. Come on. That's what I want to see. 3-3, boys. Come on. The tie is alive. Let's keep pushing. There's still 5 minutes. Can we go to Turin with an advantage? It's Wojciech Szczesny, who looks like he's trying to hold on to the ball. Finds Calvin Stengs. Why is there so much space there for Stengs? Richarlison. How do they just pick that gap? I think I've been a bit naive here and I've kept the fullbacks really high, isn't it? It's where my fullbacks are. Look, that's my full. That's Dumfries. That's Steve. Where does that ball go? It goes straight over the top. So that means in the second leg, I know we're chasing now, aren't we? I've got to consider what I do with my fullbacks in big games, because that's 2 goals we've conceded because I've been naive to not drop the fullbacks back. Oh, that's frustrating. Maybe I need to consider that long term as well, maybe. That's the first time I've really been exposed by it, but what's the difference if I put the fullbacks there? I think that's what I need to do. I think my fullbacks were just too high. I think we just need to play with them here. Because against worse teams, I can move them up. But I think we're going to go Dumfries as a fullback on support as well. I think that's what I'm going to do long term. Anyway, that's it for this episode. A little bit disappointing to end up walking away with a loss. I felt like we deserved a draw. That's on me and Merritt as well. We're going to take that evenly for the 2 goals that we conceded that way. But positive signs. Hopefully we are going to kick on and do really, really well in the second leg now that I know that I need to bring the fullbacks in a little bit. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like it. Make sure you come over to Twitch at Paulie29 to catch all the action live. And I hope you have a great day.